IntelliChoice's best overall value for 2004 and one of Car and Driver's 2004 10 best picks again. And now for $199 a month? Question answered. Now you can lease an Accord LX for $199 a month for 36 months.
Just 5 days left to save. Victor Davidian Oriental Rugs in downtown Cleveland is frantic for you to make an offer they can't refuse before they go out of business in just 5 days. Name your own price during the next 5 days. Get exceptional Oriental Rugs by making us an offer. No reasonable offer turned down. No payment, no interest financing till 2005. Major credit cards accepted. Where? Victor Davidian, 1101 Carnegie Avenue, downtown Cleveland, 216-241-3463.
Live from 5 on your side, this is WEWS, News Channel 5 at 11.
Storms to the south, the west, and the north.
Severe weather all around us tonight. Chief Meteorologist Mark Johnson is tracking it all live in the 24-hour forecast center. Mark, a tornado warning earlier tonight.
That's right, for Ashtabula County. The good news is no reports of any damage, but again, Doppler radar does a real nice job at detecting circulation that could lead to tornadic formation on the ground. Take a look right now at our current status. That's what I wanted to say. Here we go. We've got a line of strong to severe storms now moving inland off of Lake Erie. Pretty strong storm for Erie County and Sandusky County. There are severe weather warnings just about to expire for those two counties. Again, the tornado warning for Ashtabula County has expired, and no reports of any touchdowns or any damage there. Cuyahoga County, nothing technically severe, but a very strong thunderstorm rumbled through downtown Cleveland over the past hour. We'll continue to have storms moving southeastward through the region until about 2 a.m. Then we're going to dry things out and bring back storms for your holiday weekend. We'll sort all that out for you and come back in just a couple of minutes with your 5-day forecast.
Okay, Mark, thank you. Another big story we're following tonight, a meningitis death right here in Northeast Ohio.
News Channel 5's Paul Kiska has the latest on students affected from Amherst Junior High School. And Paul, this certainly has many parents on edge tonight.
Well, Lee, it certainly does, but health officials in Lorain County are doing everything they can to keep parents and students informed, but one family has been hit especially hard. 38-year-old Carl Siebold, a respiratory therapist at Lorain Community Hospital and Elyria Memorial, loved his job and loved traveling. Siebold was to get married June 25th, but last Tuesday he felt sick. Wednesday he died. That's what bacterial meningitis can do to a person.
The question, I don't know if everyone heard it.
Now, Lorain County health officials say the 14-year-old daughter of Siebold's fiancé, an 8th grader at Amherst Junior High School, is being treated for a possible case of meningitis after being stricken with a 104-degree fever.
The spinal tap, and it comes back like...
Health officials answered questions from concerned parents and students during meetings at the school tonight.
It's kind of scary because you don't know who's going to get it next. You don't know if you can get it or how you can get it. We've got papers on it saying that it can only be by if somebody coughs on you or you drink something from somebody else. And it's a scary thing.
As a precaution, Lorain County health officials are giving Cipro, an antibiotic, to the girl's classmates who might have had close contact with her.
Then we want to be able to give them the antibiotic or at least talk to them about any close contact they might have had.
A 13-year-old male student at the same school in Amherst is recovering from meningitis at home, but health officials don't believe those two cases at that school are related right now. They were at least 3 weeks apart. They do believe the girl's case is connected to family contact, but some classmates are taking antibiotics as a precaution. Lee?
And Paul, as you said, these symptoms can progress so rapidly.
Yeah, they start off perhaps as flu-like symptoms. Carl Siebold, on the other hand, for instance, died the next day after falling sick. As for the female student, she went home from school sick, had a 104-degree fever in a matter of hours.
Wow. Paul, thanks very much. Let's go over those symptoms. The warning signs of meningitis include high fever, headache, a stiff neck, nausea, and vomiting and confusion. We will continue to stay on top of the situation in Amherst for you starting tomorrow morning on Good Morning Cleveland. Ted?
As America braces itself for possible acts of terrorism this summertime, many eyes are focusing on Savannah, Georgia right about now, the site of the G8 summit coming up there. News Channel 5 terrorism expert Al McGinty is just fresh back from a security mission for the summit there, and he says Everybody is on high alert there, but not necessarily here in Cleveland. Throughout northeastern Ohio, people are going about their normal business in spite of a threatened al-Qaeda attack somewhere in the United States this summer.
I know something will happen. I can't worry and analyze it and just walk and be nervous like it's going to happen every single day. I have to still live my life as a regular person.
No one knows where or exactly when the attack might occur. However, News Channel 5 terrorism expert Al McGinty says al-Qaeda will select a major target, and that pretty much leaves Cleveland off the hook.
I think they have to do something very spectacular, and I think they have to do something that would attract even more attention than 9/11. So that pretty much rules out suicide bombers and airplanes crashing into buildings. So I think we could expect something along the lines of a so-called weapon of mass destruction.
McGinty says it would be the big national events that would attract al-Qaeda's attention, likely ruling out Ohio.
Is Northern Ohio a target? Are we on their list? Probably somewhere, but I don't think we're anywhere near as high as places like New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Washington, even Las Vegas.
Good to hear, for us anyway. Tonight, the Homeland Security Department has America at Code Yellow elevated. That means the United States is at a significant risk for terrorist attacks. The U.S. has been at Code Yellow since the second week of January.
No recess, say more than 1,000 Cleveland teachers and their supporters. No recess for Ohio State legislators who've not finished their homework to fix the education funding in Ohio. As News Channel 5's Angie Lau shows us, it's a crisis that's hitting kids in Northeast Ohio hard.
I can't get scholarships for school, but you want me to fight in Iraq.
School funding in Ohio is unconstitutional. In fact, it's been ruled unconstitutional 4 times. Still,
in the year and a half while I've been down there's not been any major bill brought forward to fix education funding.
More than 1,000 teachers, students, and their parents crowded Public Square at this no recess rally.
Unfortunately, there's no consequence. You know, you can disobey the Ohio Supreme Court 4 times and nothing happens. You know, if I disobeyed a court here in Cleveland, I'm sure I'd be in jail paying a fine or something.
Among the faces in the crowd, 10-year-old Shalon, whose teacher is being laid off. She was just one of many speakers today hoping for a solution.
I said that Miss Lagan is a great teacher.
It really breaks my heart. It hurts me just as bad as it hurts them. I'm going to miss them so much. I love teaching. That's why I went into it.
Cleveland schools must balance their budget by June, and with a $100 million deficit, more than 870 employees have already received their layoff notices, including more than 600 teachers, many of whom are in the crowd right now.
The message is the system is broken. It's not a Cleveland issue. It's a statewide issue. 4 times the Supreme Court. I mean, we all know the story, and the attention has to be given to funding our schools appropriately.
Shalon's not sure when she'll see Miss Lagan next.
You did a great job, and I'm going to miss you a lot.
But she hopes it's soon. Angie Lau, News Channel 5.
The numbers are grim. 500 more layoffs expected by fall. It's hoped this grassroots movement will soon grow into something more and send a clear message to majority Republican state lawmakers that school funding in Ohio must be fixed.
This is rather impressive tonight. A brand new neighborhood is set for the city of Cleveland this evening, groundbreaking for a $60 million housing development in the Buckeye Shaker section of town. When finished, the neighborhood will include single-family homes and townhouses. The historic St. Luke's main hospital building will be converted into condominiums and rental apartments as well.
When we build a neighborhood, we build houses, we build medical services. It will strengthen Shaker Square's redevelopment as a retail area. It will strengthen Buckeye, and it is just a wonderful marriage.
By the way, if you happen to know the area there, the existing medical office building nearby is also set to be upgraded there to include a renovated urgent care center.
Tomorrow begins the first big driving weekend of the year. Gas rates sure to be high. We made a last-minute check on prices tonight in Lake County. Found one for $2.02 and another below $2 at $1.98. We checked on gas prices all across the U.S. The average per gallon in 34 states, including Ohio, is $2 or more. South Carolina has the cheapest gas at $1.90. Last year at this time, the average price was $1.48.
She put her PJs on to go to bed.
Minutes later, she was in the hospital fighting for her life.
So they basically told your parents you were about to die or you were dead?
I stopped breathing and my heart stopped.
Turns out she was wearing pajamas that can catch fire and burn in seconds. But are lawmakers doing enough to make them safe?
And who's more likely to call a marriage quits after 40? Hang around for the answer. You're going to want to hear this one.
And weather-wise, big storms tonight will turn into a very chilly early spring Friday. We'll have that 5-day forecast as News Channel 5 at 11 continues.
Attention graduates, Mike Bass has 04 used Ford Escape $16,990 for two-wheel drives and $17,990 for four-wheel drives. Choose from 500 used cars like 04 Escape $16,990 for two-wheel drives and $17,990 for four-wheel drives at my favorite used car dealer, Mike Bass Ford.
What should America's priorities be?
Today I announce a new plan to explore space.
We need jobs, health care,
human missions to Mars and to worlds beyond.
We've got to protect Medicare.
We may discover resources on the moon or Mars.
Help kids go to college.
That will boggle the imagination.
$100 billion to send a man to Mars.
Human beings are headed into the cosmos.
His priorities are in the wrong place.
Tell President Bush our priorities are a lot closer to home.
Blizzards, floods, hurricanes. The movie The Day After Tomorrow about global warming opens Friday.
We'll tell you why some people think it's wrong. Plus, we'll have your news, traffic, and weather every 10 minutes on Good Morning Cleveland.
At Simms, we're serious about clothing. You'll find the largest selection of men's name brand suits and sport coats of any off-price store in America. This season's suits, sport coats, slacks, shirts, and accessories, all at the lowest prices for designer and brand names. At Simms, with thousands of suits to choose from, whether you're portly, regular, or extra long, you'll find the complete selection in your size. Seriously, at Simms, an educated consumer is our best customer.
Lease a brand new F-150 Super Cab STX 4x4 for only $249 a month at Mike Bass Ford. For your F-150 Super Cab 4x4 for only $249 a month, take I-90 to exit 148 to my #1 Ford dealer, Mike Bass Ford, the Truck King.
Buy 4 Kelly tires and receive a $40 vehicle maintenance rebate only at Congress.
All right, welcome back to News Channel 5 at 11, everybody. I'm meteorologist Mark Johnson. Here's our live look at Doppler 5000 radar, showing strong thunderstorms moving southeastward through the region right now, beginning to lose a little bit of strength, but still gusty winds, some heavy rains, frequent lightning, and even some low-lying flooding, all possible as this cold front pushes the storms southward through the region. A cooler weather Friday coming your way, and that story is up in just a couple of minutes. Back
okay, Mark, thanks again. 2 Marines who fought in the War of Iraq are back home here tonight in northeastern Ohio.
Ned Beal of Hartsville returned home just in time because his pregnant wife, Megan, is due any day now. David Costello of Berlin Heights is also back to recover from injuries after he was hit by a mortar round. Both Marines saw combat in Fallujah, and both saw comrades give their lives serving their country.
I've seen some of my buddies die, and I've seen a lot of things the last year, and there's a lot of people who are there that are innocent and they're good people, and then there's a lot of people who aren't.
When you see some of our fellow Marines and soldiers pass away out there, it's very tough and puts things in perspective.
Ned will spend a short time home before leaving for a new assignment with the president's helicopter squadron, but David's recovery may take months. In the Iraqi city of Najaf, a deal to end the violence there, U.S. Marines and soldiers will partially pull out of Najaf as radical cleric Muqtada al-Sadr has agreed to clear out most of his Shiite militiamen. Just hours after negotiating the truce, a woman on the new Iraqi governing council survived an attack on her convoy as she returned to Baghdad. Al-Qaeda-linked terrorist Abu Musab al-Zarqawi claimed responsibility for the attack.
An extreme Muslim cleric charged with terrorism in England is fighting extradition to the United States. American counterterrorism agents want him for supporting terrorist cells in the United States. Homeland Security agents believe Abu Hamza has ties to al-Qaeda and helped set up terrorist training camps in the state of Oregon. Intelligence agents also believe he may have been planning a holy war on U.S. soil.
America's Top Doc reveals more bad news when it comes to lighting up. Tonight's On Your Side Health finds that smoking is now linked to several more diseases. The U.S. Surgeon General warns smoking can lead to leukemia, cancers of the cervix, kidney, pancreas, and stomach. It can also cause cataracts and pneumonia. Nearly 500,000 Americans die from smoking-related illnesses every year. When you dress your children for bed at night, you probably put them in something that's comfortable. But if there's a fire, those pajamas may not be safe. Carolyn Clifford from our sister station in Detroit uncovers a little-known change in the law that's sure to keep every parent from sleeping easy. It's tonight's special assignment.
A simple strike of a match. That's all it took to change 4-year-old Chris Dupuy's life forever.
And what happened was when I initially lit the match, a piece of it flew off onto my pajamas and I just ignited into flames. You know, with all the third degree is all this.
All from pajamas, lighting up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So they basically told your parents you were about to die or you were dead?
I stopped breathing and my heart stopped, but they got me right back.
Outraged, her mother wrote to lawmakers only to learn how little it would have cost to make the sleepwear safe.
And she found out it was only 4 cents to put that in the pajamas. It would have saved me that.
It's upsetting to look back and think.
Sure. For 4 cents.
Yeah.
That was before 1971 when the government said children's pajamas had to be flame resistant.
And I just bought this one and it says nothing about flame resistance.
Like many parents, I thought my children's pajamas were still made under those strict standards. Not anymore.
Back in 1996, the government weakened the standards, and now they only have to fit really snugly. And if the size is 9 months or younger, there are no rules at all.
How do you put a price on that? You know, I mean, I don't know. I just think it's a shame.
To think about a child.
Because of money? I mean, is that the reason? I don't know.
No one knows for sure just how many children have been burned by unsafe sleepwear. That's the goal of a University of Michigan study.
This is not like breaking your leg. This is not like acute appendicitis. This is a life-altering event.
Dr. Paul Taheri, who heads up U of M's Trauma Burn Center, says you should only put your children in sleepwear that says flame retardant.
It is very hard to have yet another thing to do before your child goes to bed, but this is one of the most important things you can do is put them in the right garments.
It's all of this, my shoulders, and the reason for my face being clear was because when they found me, my hands were over my face, and so if you could see the whole outline of where my hands were covering my face.
So you were burned all up here and down your arms, on your stomach.
On my stomach.
Now a 37-year-old mother of 3, Chris has blocked out most of her past pain and her 33 surgeries. But the pictures and scars are a vivid reminder.
If right now, if you could say anything to a legislator to stop them or make them reverse the decision to lower the standards, what would you say?
We parents can only do so much to keep our kids safe. You know, and if adults, you know, just a few cents to, you know, protect a kid from going through that, going up in a ball of flames, I think it's all worth it.
Oh, it's heartbreaking looking at the pictures of her as a little girl. That's something that needs to change. Some thunder and lightning definitely out there tonight.
Storms rolling across northeastern Ohio right now. In fact, Chief Meteorologist Mark Johnson is tracking the chance for severe storms overnight. And Mark, you said earlier to the north and to the west and to the south, we had them to the east too for a while.
Yeah, absolutely, all around us. And finally they arrived here in northern Ohio over the past hour or so. Let's go right now to our Doppler 5000 radar screen. And once again, the storms are moving southward through the northern portions right off of Lake Erie. They have weakened just a little bit, and all of our severe weather warnings have expired in the last 15 minutes or so. We had tornado warning for southern Ashtabula County a little while back. No reports of any damage, luckily. Again, these cells were severe, but they've weakened just a little bit, under severe limits now. So no warning out for Lorain County, but I guarantee you gusty winds, torrential rains, and we just hope that we don't see any more flooding tonight as these storms drop down through Lorain and Medina and Summit County, where they've already had 5 to 10 inches of rain in just the last week alone. We don't need any more of that. Go to our big board weather maps now, and we'll see. It's lit up like a Christmas tree. Flood watch here, severe thunderstorm watch here. This is all a tornado watch box. Notice right here in our area, there's no watch box at all, even though we've had severe weather in the last couple of hours. That's okay. I think once this main area of weather gets through, thunder activity, we'll be done with it, and we're going to cool you down. 66. I don't think temps tomorrow afternoon will reach that warm. Get the sweaters out and ready to go. Dew point 62, 87% humidity, and a north wind right now at 7 miles per hour. Widen it out a little bit. Take a look. Lakewater temp at 60. Elyria, Hopkins, 66. Medina 67, 69 in the Akron area, 67 in Canton. Frontal boundary here, another cold front sweeping in this way. We've kind of been squeezed in between, and we managed to squeeze out those thunderstorms. But how would you like to be down south in southern Ohio, northern Kentucky, where there have been several large tornadoes reported on the ground near Lexington about a half an hour ago? Tornado went through the northern portion of that city, Lexington, Kentucky. Cold front there. I think by Saturday, we're dry, but still on the cool side with lots of sunshine. With a sweater, you're going to have a nice day. Sunday, warm air comes in by late in the afternoon. We'll see an isolated storm. Sunday, the best day of the weekend, maybe 80 degrees for a lot of you. And then Monday looks a bit murky and wet right now. Scattered showers and storms likely. Rain could be heavy at times, so you better have a plan B if your picnic is for Monday. Scattered clouds and cool for the kids on the bus stop. 55 degrees. I don't think we're going to see much past low 60s tomorrow for us. Boating forecast, waves going 1 to 3 as winds shift around to the north. 55 degrees tonight for Cleveland. Some storms. Again, we've got some strong to severe storms coming our way for the next couple of hours. 63 tomorrow, clearing and cooler. 67 Saturday, sunshine. 80 Sunday with a late day storm. Most of Sunday will be beautiful, and then Monday, 73 with storms. 5 plus 5 in a minute.
Makes you yearn for June, doesn't it?
Yes.
We're
coming close.
Hey, what do you say we give away $5,000?
I'm all for it. Go to the center page of the Home and Garden Value Guide that we mailed out. Now, tonight's qualifying number, 228-458. If that number on your guide matches the number on the screen, you have 15 minutes starting right now to call us at 216-578-1000.
All right, and hey, we'll give away $1,000 tomorrow. Some NBA stars are backing out of the Summer Olympics. Up next, see what the Cavs' LeBron James is saying about those players not wanting to win the gold for the red, white, and blue.
Introducing the all-new Chevy Malibu with innovative and exclusive features the competition doesn't offer. With over 100 standard features, the all-new Malibu offers a better resale value than Accord and Camry V6. And now get $1,500 cash back on a Malibu sedan. Or lease a Malibu sedan for around $199 a month. Residency restrictions apply. Call for important lease details. The all-new Chevy Malibu. Turn the key. Start a revolution. See your Chevy Network dealers today. Official vehicle of the Cleveland Browns.
Now, the Chevy Network Dealers Sports Wrap.
No bullpen jokes tonight, folks. Let's just say this was a little more like it for the Indians. Out to Jacobs Field we go. Tribe hosting Seattle, looking to put the brakes on a 7-game losing streak. And hey, nothing cures that like a 4-run first off Gil Mesh. Victor Martinez doubles to score Omar Vizquel. Then Travis Hafner, double trouble off the wall in left, scores 2 more. Hafner's 14th double ties him for 5th right now in the American League. Jake Westbrook struggled with his control, but the back end of the bullpen did not, giving up just a run over 4 innings work. The Indians a 9-5 winner.
The guy losing ways and get back on track, and because I don't think we're a team who should be losing 7 in a row. So tonight was good.
It's a confidence booster. You need it against teams that can pitch like Oakland can.
Oakland, of course, in town this weekend. To the NBA now, Tracy McGrady, the latest NBA star to decline an invitation to play for the U.S. Olympic team. That's okay, says Cavaliers' LeBron James. He still likes his chances of bringing back gold.
Doris, what adjustment?
Tracy McGrady is one of 8 NBA stars to opt out of a chance at Olympic gold. That's T-Mac's prerogative, but LeBron James says it just wouldn't be his choice.
He's really just concerned about the security reasons, and I can respect that, but I just feel like we get a great team. We're going to go over there and come back with a gold medal, I can promise you that.
James sees winning gold as an honor, which might override any concerns about security in Athens. And that's not to say safety won't cross his mind, but even Cavaliers owner Gordon Gunn feels comfortable sending his prized player overseas.
I think he's going to be so excited about it because he's playing with so many very excellent players.
We're going to do our best job to make sure that we handle things on the court, and the NBA and the USA team's going to do their best off the court.
On the court, LeBron is the youngest player on Team USA's roster. He's not likely to start, but as usual, LeBron's not likely to worry.
I got to earn my stripes. I might start on the bench, but that don't mean I'm going to end up on the bench.
Scanning the scores quickly tonight, Stanley Cup Finals Game 2 goes to Tampa Bay 4-1. This series now evened up at 1 game apiece. Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals in basketball. Kobe Bryant, fresh off a court appearance, has the Lakers up 80-67 right now with just about 3 minutes to play.
LeBron is so cool.
What is it?
Year it's been for him.
What a great thing for
He
the
may
Cavaliers.
not start, but he'll stop. He'll end the game.
I smell a gold medal.
No longer is the husband dropping the wife for a younger babe.
Oh, Ted, really? Up next, find out who's instigating the end of marriage most often these days. You're watching News Channel 5 at 11.
Introducing the Audi RSQ, new for 2035. With the most powerful acceleration unit in its class and luxurious accommodations for 2 humans. No wonder Car and Robot magazine called it the ultimate in intercity mobility. Acquire part of the future today in your own Audi. But hurry, an offer like this won't last until 2035.
Ask small business owners and they'll tell you it was never about the money. It was the freedom, the risk, and the reward. But only cash flow keeps the dream alive. Introducing the SBC 1550 Promise. In 15 minutes, we'll show you how to save money with our new SBC pricing. Or if we can't, we'll thank you for your time and give you a $50 gift card. 800-799-1550. Seeing small business differently. SBC.
It will let out the seat for you. Take in the sides. Even adjust for the proper length. The Lexus ES with an advanced memory system. For those who appreciate a custom fit. At your Cleveland Akron area Lexus dealer.
I like your new camera, George.
It's digital, Joey.
Yeah, it looks like you were shooting in the store. Digital cameras, digital camcorders, digital TVs.
The H.H. Gregg has hundreds of digital models in stock, Joey.
Look at this one. Nice black socks, George.
Joey, give me that. Give me that. Joey, give me that now.
Hey guys, come here for a second. You gotta see.
Joey!
And you'll want to see all the savings now through Wednesday with everything on sale store-wide in every department. H.H. Gregg, family owned since 1955.
We are superheroes, protectors of the innocent, and champions of freedom. We can fly you quickly to safety, react with superhuman reflexes, and shield you within a fortress of steel. Introducing the 210 horsepower all-wheel drive Subaru Forester, the best small SUV ever tested by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. My work here's done. The new Subaru.
If a hydroformed steel frame comparable to world-class luxury sedans and Bilstein shock absorbers designed exclusively for the GMC Envoy aren't enough to make you comfortable, then maybe this will. Get $2,000 total down payment assistance plus 0% APR for 60 months for qualified buyers on a new GMC Envoy. Upgrade to professional grade. It's Truckfest at your Northern Ohio GMC dealers.
WNCX and Extreme Radio, part of the News Channel 5 Radio Weather Network.
She said, then he said, then she said, I want a divorce.
A brand new study on divorce says it's the woman who mostly asks for a Splitsville after reaching her 40th birthday these days. ARP magazine did the research and found that wives who asked for a divorce in their 40s, 50s, and 60s did so because they felt empowered. Mark's long forecast is next.
Closed captioning is brought to you by your Northeast Ohio Lincoln Mercury dealers.
In recent slalom tests, the Mitsubishi Endeavor beat the Honda Pilot. The Endeavor was better at accident avoidance too. And during May, when you buy a new Endeavor, it comes with 3 years of free scheduled maintenance. The Honda doesn't. But if you already own one, that's okay. We take trade-ins. Mitsubishi's Triple Diamond Days. 3 years free scheduled maintenance, no interest financing, and as always a 10-year warranty on an SUV you actually want to drive. Offer ends June 1st only at Mitsubishi.
And now, here are tonight's winning lottery numbers.
Win 1, they call you a champion. Win 4, they call you a dynasty. What do they call you when you win 13 years in a row? A BMW. The 3 Series was named one of Car and Driver's 10 Best for 2004, an unprecedented 13th consecutive year.
Lease a BMW 325i for only $299 a month until June 30th.
The world comes to an end in the new movie The Day After Tomorrow.
Plus your news, traffic, and weather every 10 minutes only on Good Morning Cleveland.
Memorial Day, the sunrise of summer. And now through June 1st, Buick makes an extraordinary offer. A quality reward of $5,000 total cash back on Rendezvous. Luxury, versatility, great highway mileage, and on the best-selling LeSabre, nearly 30 miles per gallon highway. Now with $5,000 quality reward. The Memorial Day sales event. Get into your Buick dealer by June 1st.
We've got it all. Nobody sells more cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs in Ohio than Spitzer. Why? Because nobody buys for less than Spitzer, which saves you more. We have truckloads arriving daily. Right now, 04 Malibu Classics, Stratuses, and Aleros $11,995. 04 Intrepids, Grand Ams, and Tauruses $12,995. Locations all across Ohio to serve you better. Hurry into your Team Spitzer stores now.
News, weather, and traffic every 10 minutes on Good Morning Cleveland.
Big holiday weekend coming up. 63 tomorrow, sunshine. Saturday, sunny, 67. 80 Sunday with a late day storm. Monday could be a wet one, 73. Showers and storms likely, 60s to low 70s for next week.
Soft Rock 102.1, WDOK, part of the News Channel 5 Radio Weather Network.
The money that Cozy saves me on health insurance allows me to reinvest in the company. Cozy offers so many different health insurance plans. I've always been able to find plans that fit the needs of our employees and our budget. I can offer my 12 employees dental, vision, and life insurance, the same benefits they'd receive in a much larger company.
Whether you're in business by yourself or employ hundreds, you'll be proud of the health insurance plans you can offer through Cozy. Call and compare. Get a free quote, and there's no obligation to join.
The biggest Memorial Day sale in town is at Levin Furniture. The biggest selection, the biggest savings, the biggest and best offer. Through Memorial Day, get not only 0% interest, but make no payments of any kind till 2007. This special offer is good on everything in our showrooms, from genuine Lazy Boy recliners to luxury Stearns & Foster mattresses. 0% interest plus no payments till 2007. It's the Memorial Day sale, and it's going on now at Levin Furniture.
Research shows that kids whose parents regularly talk to them about not smoking are less likely to smoke. The Parent Resource Center at philipmorrisusa.com offers advice from experts on talking to kids about not smoking, including downloadable brochures on starting the conversation and helping kids handle peer pressure. For more, visit philipmorrisusa.com or call for a free brochure.
Hi. I'm fun. Me and my family are going to Geauga Lake. Oh, this is my jam. It's good to be back.
Get a Geauga Lake season pass and visit as often as you like all season long. Only $54.95 at Northeast Ohio Giant Eagle stores.
The 2004 Pontiac